live on this evening, this beautiful Sunday evening. Let me get myself straight for the family coming to the room. You know, and as you come to the room, please hit the like button. Yes, we are in the car again because why? Everybody loves car videos. You know, car videos are very intimate. You know, and all that good stuff. You know, but we here, man. We here. You know, hit the like button as you come into the room, please. Let me fan my beard out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I should have had this together before we went live. But how everybody doing? Look, let the family know where you're from. Shout out your city, all that good stuff, so we can know who we talking to. I always like to know who the people are in the chat. You know, what's good, Summer Pace? Hold on, my screen a little dusty. Let me wipe it off. Here we go. That look a little better. Rohan, yo, Virgo, you see down to earth. That's what's up, man. Chicago in the building. What's good, Christina? Hey, we here, baby. We getting the family. Kim and man, let me tell y'all about Kim. And Kim been all on the internet, been all over the gram, taking pictures, sashaying, sundressing and stuff like that. I've been trying to flag her page, man, and let Instagram know like she doing too much. You know, but they ain't even listening. They wrote me back. They said we can't do nothing about that. The pictures looks fine. You know. Oh, we got Canada in the house, Queens, Toronto. So shout out Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Montreal. Is Montreal. Oh, the link to schedule a session. I can't do it through my phone on the live, but what you can do is click on one of the other videos and the link is there. All right, the link is on the other videos, but after the live is over, it'll be up. So you know, but if somebody know the link to the session thing, put it in the chat. Can't do it through my phone, which sucks. Got Jamaica in the house, Pennsylvania, Alabama. Oh, we here, baby. Hey, y'all hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I feel about my likes, baby. About to do a shakedown. London, who that from London? Nadia. You know what's cool about London, like the UK? Black people from the UK that have the UK accent is funny to me. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at them like they got two heads because you know, well, growing up in a small town of South Carolina, you know, so you don't meet a lot of black people from the UK. You only see white people and stuff like that. So you know, they look a little funny. I think it's just hilarious. I got some homies from the UK. You know, I was like, and they real hard. They got that accent. But anyway, so we're gonna get into this thing real quick, man, because I got something to do. So y'all, I was talking to one of my Virgo brethren the other day, really yesterday, but the other day, and we just got into a conversation about the things that we do as Virgo men. You know, I met the brother. He said he saw my channel, and he was just like, "Yo, stuff you be saying is true, dog." You know, I like for real. You know, we just had that Virgo talk. You know, he was just confirming a lot of stuff that I was saying. You know, and we were just chopping it up, and so I knew I can have that. I appreciate that, Zen Quarian. You know, I appreciate that. You know, you trying to be good out here. So we got to talking, and we got to talking about our life's work, and our mission in life, and things like that, and how we always on the move. You know, y'all see me. If you follow my Instagram, you see I'm always on the move. I'm always doing stuff, right? And a lot of people, ladies, you know, they ain't say they have an issue with this, but it kind of, I find a lot of ladies have a hard time getting down with it because, you know, Virgos don't be having a lot of time to spare as they would like, you know, because they always on the move, they always doing something, they always busy. This is how these guys are, you know what I'm saying? Because they just how to do it. They just got to do it. And what y'all hear me say all the time, A Virgo's greatest struggle is finding balance in life. That's the greatest struggle, finding balance in life. I'm telling y'all, because we understand, right? Y'all think we don't understand, but we do. We understand the time that others need from us, women in particular. You know, family, friends, job, and stuff like that. You know, but it's hard because we spend so much time doing other things. You know what I'm saying? And with Virgos, I've been telling people this, Virgo men at least, that a lot of times a woman is not going to be number one in his life. And I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Walk with me. Walk with me, okay? You know? Because I've been trying to, see the things I be saying, I hope it don't sound too crazy, but I know it's kind of, it's a direct contrast, I don't know the words contrast. Um, well, I would say that it's in direct opposition to the things we all been taught about men and women growing up and things like that. And a lot of us just have wrong ideas about what women want, what men want. They're just what it is. You know, a lot of things that we've been taught are very unrealistic on both sides. It really is. I'll give you an example. How sometimes the media wants every woman to look the same or a certain standard of beauty, usually like a European standard of beauty. It's unrealistic. Just for context, just y'all understanding what I'm saying. And so, when it comes to men and Virgo men and stuff like that, you know, these guys, a lot of time, woman's not number one in his life. And it doesn't mean that she's not important, she's not special. It doesn't mean that she's not significant to him and what he does. She's all of those things. But what I mean on that, y'all heard me say this before, so I ain't saying that new. But what I mean number one is what drives him as a man is his work, his life's mission, his natural instinct as a male, as a man, to get up and go make it happen. Without that, nothing moves in his life. Women, family, kids, nothing moves. So this drives him naturally. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. You know, because we just have to. It feeds us. It keeps us going. So you as a woman can't fulfill that. A lot of women be trying to fulfill that, but you can't fulfill that because that's not your role. You're not created to fit. You're not you're not created to fulfill that in a man's life. So stop trying. That's why you're so tired. You know, you're created to help a man. You know what I'm saying? But you're not created to fulfill that because you can't. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It just don't work. You know. So you're not created to do that. So that's just not your role. That's really honestly that's God's role. You know what I'm saying? To fulfill that. And a man has to find that fulfillment within himself from his hands, from his own work. Okay? He has to find that fulfillment within himself. His purpose. That's why you see a lot of content on the internet and YouTube about men finding their purpose and stand on their purpose. Because we know for men, male, young boys, this is the number one thing that's going to keep them going throughout life. If they are on their purpose as men, not just Virgo men, but men in general, that's going to keep them going because this is how men are. When men put women as their purpose or a woman as their purpose, they begin to fail. They begin to, they begin to fail. They begin to lose. And I hear some women say, "Oh, y'all just don't want a man to praise a woman, this and that." They ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because when men put a woman as his purpose, things just start to slowly but surely happen. That's out of alignment, out of a natural alignment. And you as a woman may be happy because you're getting all this and all that, or whatever the case may be. You're getting all this attention, and it's feeding your attention that you like and stuff like that. But he, as a man, deep down inside, he not happy. He only doing this to make you happy, but he not happy. You know, so it's an imbalance. And low key, you might not even respect him deep down inside. You like it, but you might not respect it. You know, and that's the truth. And so a lot of ladies have a hard time getting used to this. You know, so when it comes to Virgo men, the type of men they are, because they so busy, they are driven by not necessarily success, but they are driven by achievement, satisfaction of the work they've done with their own hands. You know what I'm saying? Their goals, their mission, because these are perfectionists. You know, they are honestly, they are deeply married to their mission. Some have to find it, some know it. You know? So these are men on assignment. You know what I'm saying? Virgo men are men on assignment. Really, every man should be a man on assignment. Once a man finds his purpose, he got to be a man on assignment. A lot of times, these guys don't stay in one place too long. You know what I'm saying? Like locations and stuff like that. Because they're on a mission, they're on assignment. A lot of times they are there to fulfill an assignment, and they on to the next assignment, to the next goal, to the next, next level and things like that. That's when they are fully on their purpose. And it's very real. You know. This is why a lot of men in general may be unhappy or unfulfilled, even if they have a lot of women in their life. Because they are trying to, not all, but some are trying to supplement the energy that women give. They're trying to supplement that for their purpose and stuff like that, and all the lack thereof. Because women do have a lot of great energy. You know, I mean, men love being around a lot of women and things like that, or women, or whatever the case may be. And it feels good, and it does feed his ego and stuff like that. That's just what it is. That's why you see, like, let's just say, like, kings and stuff like that, and men of great influence and stuff like that. A lot of time they are around a lot of beautiful women and stuff like that, or just women, just whatever the case may be. You know, the atmosphere. You know, sometimes, but nevertheless, and I'm not saying they trying to feed the ego, but it helps. But some men try to use that to supplement that feeling that their purpose supposed to give you that feeling, not necessarily the women. You know, being around a lot of women is cool, it's great. You know what I'm saying? But as men, you have to know, discipline. You have to know. You know what I'm saying? You have to know, and you have to know when and where. You know, women should be like, honestly, it should be secondary, because a lot of guys get off track when it comes to women and stuff like that. Because we men, a lot of guys think with our, with the other head a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? They can throw you off. That's why it's very important, if you got like young boys in your life, sons, young adult men, teenagers and stuff like that, whatever the case may be, that they're taught discipline and purpose and stuff like that. And that's why it's important for them to have a male influence in their life, to instill that. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Because it's very important as young men. So Virgo men in particular, like I said, they are men on purpose, man. They are men on assignment. They got stuff to do. They got places to go, man. And they got things that may happen. So when they link with a woman, you know what I'm saying, that woman got to understand that about him. And a lot of women don't. And it takes some time. It is hard. It's very, very difficult. This is why everybody be struggling with Virgo men in the beginning. That's how I always had these struggles. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a very hard thing to do. Now, and it doesn't mean that we don't want to do it. It's a very hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It is, because we just be trying to get it right. You're like, okay, because we don't want we don't want a woman to feel neglected and things like that. So we just, honestly, a lot of us be trying to find that balance, trying to work it out. because we don't want to sacrifice what we do, our purpose, trying to get money or whatever the case may be. Because you gotta understand, these guys are some workaholics. They work. Like Rihanna, these guys work. Most Virgo men you meet gonna be workers, got 2 or 3 jobs. Y'all know me, I do a lot. I do a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want me to do the rundown? Y'all know I'm in ministry. You know what I'm saying? Counseling. I be doing YouTube. I be doing little stuff in the street. I be picking up little side jobs and stuff like that. You know, I like to bring money in, man. I like to, I'm working on purpose and saving money and building and stuff, building and growing and trying to better myself as a man. Since I be trying to put myself in a better place where I want to be, so I can be prepared for stuff. And the only way to do that is to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit around and be wishing it can happen. You know what I'm saying? Or I was about to say, can be praying. You pray about it, but faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I be doing just about anything I can to make it happen, because got to make it happen. And you want to be able to, one, you want to be able to be in a good position as a man, but two, you know, you got a lady in your life, so you want to be able to treat her nice and do nice things for her. You know what I'm saying? All the good stuff. That's what we like. You want to be a boss about yours. So this is why they gotta work very hard, and they don't take a lot of breaks. I take my breaks because I be tired. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, these guys are guys on assignments, on a mission. So that means that they are busy, they are going somewhere, and you know what I'm saying? They own it. And that means they're not gonna have a whole lot of time all the time. Sometimes be very minimal. And I know it's crazy. It does feel bad. You know what I'm saying? It does feel. Cali in the house, what's good? You know what I'm saying? What time is it in Cali? Like 5 something. But yeah, this is why they're not gonna have a lot of time. You know. It'll be, like I said, it's a struggle, man. I still be working. I'll be like, y'all, I'm sorry, how am I gonna do this? So y'all just gotta work it out if you're dating one or whatever. 5:30, yeah, okay. Blue Jay in the house, we live, baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all just gotta work it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that story I told about I put the girl on the schedule. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny story, but y'all know the story. I told it a million times. But it's just funny, man. But I always used to I would have to reference that to just to to bounce off certain points that I'll be building. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. And that's just a prime example of how I be trying to, and we be trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I like, we gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting dark out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how it be. For like, y'all know how you myself as example. For example, you know how all y'all know how my ministry goes, right? And this can use me for a ministry, but it can be anything for whatever Virgo you're dealing with. Whether he music, carpentry, whatever. If you're just trying to simply build, it could be anything. So, as y'all know, if you know any guy that's in ministry, it takes a lot of meditation and studying and stuff like that, and there's a lot of realness because you're helping people. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to people pretty much daily, so you got to be in a good place. And you're on assignment. So I have a mission in life. I have places I'm going. People I have to speak to, people I have to help. I know my mission in life. I know my assignment in life. And I know my purpose, and so that purpose drives me every day. And and I don't want them to come. I don't want them to come in between it. I just can't get off of it, no matter who comes in my life. And that's another thing about Virgo men. Like, we're very cautious about women because we don't want that woman to throw us off our purpose and our assignment, because it can. And I'm not saying you as a woman is a bad thing, but he got to see, because to him, in his mind, nothing and nobody's worth his assignment, his purpose. And I feel the same way. Nobody is worth what I'm called to do in my life, because that's my life mission. And that's how Virgos, that's how they look at it. So that's why they are very cautious about people that come in their life, men and women. They really don't play. They don't trust nobody, because you can get thrown off your purpose in an instant. you know, feelings and emotions. You know, this is why Virgos protect their feelings and they protect their emotions. Sometimes it may be a little too guarded, but you know, once it's opened up, now we're not operating off of logic. Now we're operating off emotions. It's not good for a man to operate off emotion. You know what I'm saying? Cause he can be easily swayed and all that good stuff. I'm just hate when stuff fall in the middle of the little hole in the seat. Can't find it. Got my keys down there. So yeah, this is why um they're so guarded and stuff like that. So because you know, if somebody gets in there and they playing around, it's gonna mess with their emotions. They're gonna throw them off. But Virgos are very emotional, believe it or not. You know, you know what I'm saying? All right, Spence, what's good in the house? But yeah, so again, that's why they kind of test the woman. They vet the woman very carefully. You know, because they gotta know, man. And they want to know, does this woman fit with my life's purpose and my life's mission? With what I'm trying to do, because ain't nothing worse than linking with a woman who's not going your direct, who really can't get with your program, who's not really trying to support you in what you do. You just can't do nothing with that. As a man, you can't, because you know, you just can't do nothing with it. Because as a man, you want to be a leader. Like I said last week, you want to be the one. You want to be the king of your domain. You know, no matter how big and how small your domain is, you want to be the man on that domain, or you want to be the king of that domain. And you have to have a woman that's down. You know, for real. Honestly, some men will, Virgo men included, some men will, well, I say it like this. A lot of times men are looking for, like I said last week, cooperative women, you know what I'm saying? And women who understands, or a woman who understands his purpose, who's walking with him, who can rock with that, right? So, sometimes a man will find or get with a woman who's with that, no matter what position she is in life. And what I mean by that, what I mean is like, let's say you take a woman who's super accomplished. Let's say she's very accomplished. You know, she's well off with finances and stuff like that, and she get with this guy. You know, but she's not necessarily down with his program. She's not really trying to do what he do. She kind of trying to be the leader and whatnot. But she may like him, but she's not really cooperative. You know, difficult to deal with. And there may be another woman who, well, she might be like a cashier at Target or something like that. Like just real cool, simple job, but she's very cooperative and very down with this program, and she like him too. You know, a lot of men will get with that woman, just the cashier at Target, because what they're looking for is a woman who's cooperative, who they can work with, who understands. You know, it's not necessarily about for men. It's not necessarily about a woman's accomplishments. It's about how complimentary she is to him, and he don't have to fight with her. So, for real, a lot of times, and men love accomplished women, but it's also about that cooperation. I need some light in here. There we go. I got a little bit of light. It's also about that cooperation, you know. And so, no matter a woman's social status, a lot of times, if she's a good woman is a good woman. I mean, no matter what, you know. So I'm saying all this kind of to take these restraints that society has put on us, you know what I'm saying, understanding men and women and stuff like that, because it's holding us back. It is, you know, because ladies, you know, men in general, not just Virgo men, every man is supposed to be a man of purpose, man. He's supposed to be going somewhere, supposed to be doing something, building something, making something happen, you know. And Virgos being an earth sign, they have probably the most of this out of all signs, you know what I'm saying. For real, for real. So man, somebody donated to the super chat. I don't know who did it, but I appreciate it. Oh, there you go. It wasn't popping up. You said what's my moon sign? I think my moon sign is Scorpio. I keep forgetting. I appreciate that super chat. Ron, is that Ron? Ron's H. Yeah, I think my moon sign is Scorpio, and my rising is Pisces. Two thumbs down. Y'all feel like Pisces. But yeah. But yeah, man. That man on his purpose. Yeah, I appreciate that 10, man. Oh, and side note, um, all the love compatibility videos are on a playlist. Cause people be commenting like, man, do the Aries or do the Pisces, and it's like the video's already up. It's been up for a long time, So if you go to the playlist on my channel, you can see all the compatibility videos with your sign, Virgo. And I got another playlist with all my live videos. So you wondering like, I don't know which one the live videos and I don't know which one the regular videos. So it's all on different playlists on my channel. So go on my channel, click the live video, and just pick from those. You know what I'm saying? And we click the playlist for the Virgo compatibility, and it's another playlist for like just inspirational videos and stuff like that. Cause I try to categorize them so people can, you know. So yeah, check that out. But back to the topic. Yeah. So, yeah, these guys are guys on assignment and on mission. So like you gotta get with it, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't with it, you ain't with it. That's cool. But don't waste man's time if you ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all hit the like button now. Hit the like button so we can trigger this algorithm that YouTube be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you hitting the like button is like your greeting when you come into the room. It's like speaking. Like how y'all doing? How your mama? That's what hitting the like button does. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. But but yeah, man. It's real out here. For real, for real. Y'all appreciate that, man. Christina, appreciate that 10. We round things up around here. Appreciate y'all showing your boy the love, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause we out here, baby, trying to make it happen. For real. But yeah, man, this assignment stuff is real. Cause you gotta understand that you know, men, like I said, just men supposed to have purpose. Men, that's what men supposed to do. If for those of you who are like Christians in here, you know what I'm saying? You understand? Like, um, you know, Adam had the mission. Eve was created to help him with that mission. You know, but the responsibility was on him. You know, so kind of by nature, this is how we are. We complement each other, and when we complement each other in that aspect, it just works. It really works in harmony. You know. No, that doesn't mean, like I said last week, that doesn't mean that you just get out and do this with every man. This man, you know, you gotta find the right person for you. You know what I'm saying? But that person that's for you, you know, you gotta be able to do this from as a woman, because any man of substance is gonna be looking for this from a woman, not just Virgo men. For real, they're gonna be looking for this from a woman. For the woman they date, they only gonna be looking for this cooperation. You know, so they're gonna be looking for that submissiveness. You know, that's what I'm looking for, and they ain't gonna stop till you get it, cause it just works in harmony. You know, But you gotta realize it's gonna be a busy man. These Virgos are busy now. They some busy dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? So, um, this their little saying. You gonna be you dating I guess you say a successful guy. You gonna either be with a broke man or a busy man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, you gotta take your pick, I guess. And I guess you gotta work it out. Learn how to make these things work. I be struggling about this stuff too. That's why I'm talking about it. I be struggling. I'm like, man, I don't know how to do it. I be struggling, y'all. Cause man, it's like to break it down even further, Virgo men in particular, we are so deep, we're so deeply locked into our mission. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like we deep in it, man. I mean, it wakes y'all. Do y'all understand what purpose is? Like it wakes us up. Purpose and assignment. It wakes us up. Like if you're in the army, you're on a mission, you're on assignment. You got to do that assignment until it's done, until it's completed. So you have to make those things happen, and you have to deny yourself many things that will keep you from doing your best, or that will take you off your assignment. That's in the Bible, by the way. 1 Corinthians 13 and 9 or something like that. But it's real. You know, and every man is born with this innate sense of urgency, right? This innate sense of purpose, this innate sense of longing to make something happen, to build, to grow. It's just who we are. Almost like animals, man. We're mammals. You know, we're born with this stuff. You know, so when men get to a certain level, especially when they find their purpose, they be on it, man, and they be trying to find that balance. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, you know. There's ain't nothing wrong with being busy. Busy with a plan, purpose leads to legacy. Yeah, it builds a legacy and generation stability. Yeah, it's real, man. That's real, because men, those men are, and don't get me wrong, a lot of men still have to find that. Some men got to find their purpose. Some men don't know their purpose. They know they feel, you know, because, you know, in the society, especially with black men, a lot, you know, we face a lot of obstacles and challenges and stuff like that in our community. So, you know, sometimes, you know, you feel that you're something greater, but you're not taught that you have a purpose, you know. And so you have to fight against a lot of negative things that's coming into, you know, to your life, to your psyche and stuff like that. So a lot of times men don't end up realizing they have a purpose to, you know, they up in age, you know what I'm saying? They just naturally know they feel something. Cause, you know, that's what I mentor a lot of young men and stuff like that all the time. So that's one of my passions, purposes, to help other young men realize their greatness and just realize their purpose. Now, I don't have all the answers, you know, but I do know how to bring out greatness in other people. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a coach. I know how to talk to young men. I just know how to talk to young men and bring that out of them. Because part of my mission is to bring inspiration out of other people. Like, yo, I might not can tell you how to do what you do. I can't tell you how to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a millionaire. I can't tell you how to do it, but I can spark that fire in you to do it. I know I've done things like that. Almost like Tupac said, you know, I ain't saying I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee you I'm gonna spark the flame that will change the world. You know what I'm saying? I might be that one spark, and that spark gonna lead to a whole fire, and this fire gonna take over the world. You know, so you gotta know your limitations. So I know exactly, for me, I know exactly my calling and my purpose and stuff like that. You know, because I've mentored people, young dudes who, you know, they didn't necessarily know their purpose or whatever. I kind of mentored them, and they went on to do like super great things, like boom, 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 you know, and they were way more talented than I was, way more gifted than I was, way more, like you could even say blessed than I was. They just didn't see it. So you gotta see it in people. You know what I'm saying? You have to see it in people. So that's just part of me. You know, and so, but it all goes to what I'm talking about with the assignment and purpose. And so for men, it's very, very important that men have purpose and this and that. You know, and when I say purpose and mission and assignment, every man is different. You know, his purpose may not be to rule the world. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of ladies be thinking about it. A lot of ladies sometimes be expecting, you know, the guy to be a superhero, Superman, you know, whatever his purpose is, you know, he just have to be on that. And he might be on that. That's going to cause him to, you know, do things, you know. So his purpose may not be to be president. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what's that back there? Oh, I'm out here by the airport, y'all. I might be catching a flight. Trying to say where they going. Um, he said Jim Roman once said, "Without a sense of urgency, without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value." Yeah, desire loses its value. Mentorship is definitely important for young men and even grown men. That's true. I feel like men find foundation through brotherhood. That's very true. That's why um, the Bible says, "Oh, how good and pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity." Something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important. It's very important. But men who have found that purpose, you see that they are very on, they're very focused. We all know successful men and men who are on the way to being successful and how focused they are and how they value their time, how they value everything around them. They don't let nothing come in their way because they focus. And people kind of stuck up, but that's not the truth. They just on a mission. And when you're on a mission, when you're on assignment, you have to be disciplined. And this not only go for men, it go for everybody. But we talk about men in particular, but really everything I'm saying can really be applied to men and women, anybody. But we dealing with men today because women just work a little different, and men, just how men supposed to be anyway. You know, um, but so yeah, when they driven like that, it's a very strong chance that sometimes things don't fall by the wayside. Because you gotta be able to roll with the punches and understand that man in particular. Um, what's that story I told about the boxer from England? I think he's from the UK. His name is Joshua something. He was like a heavyweight champion. Y'all know who I'm talking. What's the boxer name? Very well known boxer. Joshua Anthony. Is his name Anthony? I mean, I don't know his name. I forgot. I think his name is Joshua. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He's a black guy. He lost his first match recently to I think it was a white guy. But it might be Joshua Anthony Joshua or something like that. But anyway, he was doing an interview because he's very popular. He's very good. I think he's like 6'5", tall, cut, but he's very good at boxing. I think they was asking him, yeah, Anthony Joshua, that's his name. They were asking him about dating and stuff like that, and he was just talking about. He's not a Virgo, I don't think, but anyway, he was talking about he loved to date, but whatever woman he dates have to understand that she's not first in his life. He was like, she had to understand that he's on his purpose and she had to fit into that. And he was like, she has to understand that I can't fit into her life. She has to fit into my life, as a man, as a leader, because I'm on my mission, I'm on my purpose. And so he's like, I don't date too often because many women can't accept that and fit into that, because he's like, I'm the breadwinner for a lot of things, for my family, cousins, this and that. I'm holding down a lot of people, and he said I have to have a woman who understands that, who can support that, and he said if I find her, she can do that, then that's great, and that's just a prime example of what I mean by men on purpose, because I know for real in today's time a lot of women be wanting men to fit into their purpose, and that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna conflict. It doesn't mean that he neglect what you got going on, but it's a lot of conflict going on today because men and women are working. But if you get married and things like that, most men are gonna want you to like be with what they got going on. Of course, you got to work it out between the two, but for real, I mean, a lot of women who be wanting men to submit to them, And I'm not talking about outliers like celebrity women and things like that. These are different. These are like 1 in 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Or you can say celebrity men, but like celebrity women, it's just different because like the Oprahs and stuff like that, it's just totally different. So we can't really compare them too much to our lives because they operate on a different set of rules, And when men get with those women, they already know what it is. You know, you can't out celebrity a celebrity unless you already a celebrity. You know, that's why celebrities usually date celebrities, because it's a certain level. It's another level of understanding. But it works sometimes. But yeah, you gotta understand that about men. But once you understand about man's purpose and what he's called to do and what you call to do, it works fine. It works. It honestly works in your favor, because you get. I mean, in my opinion, you get love, understand. You get all these great things from this man. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of great things from him. You know, his time gonna be short, but you're gonna be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have what a lot of women don't have, and you're gonna be happy. I mean, nothing in life is perfect. You know, but when you take care of that man take care of you in most situations, and that's for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's on life, y'all. Hold on. Having technical difficulties, y'all. Hold on. All right, we back. All right. But yeah, man. Once you do that, though, those things really, they work in your favor when you really understand this about men's purpose. But don't get it twisted. When a man really meets a woman like that, and she gets with his program, I'm telling you, he's gonna give it back to him, folks, because that makes a man happy when he finds a woman that understands him. It brings more out of him to her. He don't mind. I'm telling most men, when they meet a woman like that, they will do anything for that woman. You know, they'll cross the seven seas for this woman because she understands him. You know, so you get a lot of benefits from that. You know, and I would say most men, most Virgo men, most men look for that anyway. It makes them happy, and they don't mind. Like, they'll do anything for that woman. For that woman, cause men actually love treating a woman amazing. I'm talking like treating her with gifts and love, time, and attention. They love it. You know, especially if they feel like she's worthy. You know, I'm telling you. But yeah. Look, y'all, I know it was a short live today. You know, I'm about to get up out of here. You know, I gotta go handle some business, handle some things. You know what I'm saying? And get some rest. I've been working out all weekend, this and that. You know. But I hope y'all take some of that message, like, share, and subscribe, please. And if you need to do a session, it should be in the description box after this video. So just schedule a session, talk to me, all that good stuff. And follow me on Instagram, Jay Whitfield Inspires. And I hope y'all be blessed. And we out.